Hey, what's up there, and welcome to another top 10 countdown. And this one, unlike my other top 10 where I talked about the characters that will most likely die in Avengers Infinity War, this one I'm making it light. These are the characters that I feel are going to survive at the end of Avengers Infinity War. And like I said in the other one, I don't know anything. I haven't heard anything about anybody dying. So these are just my guesses at who I think will live and everything else. If you haven't checked out my other video, go ahead and check that out. But without further ado, these are the top 10 characters most likely to live in Avengers Infinity War. In number 10, Guardians of the Galaxy. And I just basically, I guess you could say, I kind of cheated, but not really. So everybody else that I haven't stated in the top 10 who will die in Avengers Infinity War, all the rest of them are going to survive. So I'm not really going to name them off. So if you see my top 10 of who most likely I feel will die in Avengers Infinity War, all the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy that I didn't name off in that top 10 are going to survive. And number 9, Winter Soldier. So there have been theories that, Captain America will die and that Bucky is going to take over the mantle of Captain America because he's done it up in the comic books before. So that may be a thing that's going to happen in the movies going further, which I don't think that they should. If he does end up surviving, like I said, I don't know, that he really should just carry on as the Winter Soldier or the White Wolf or whatever they do. I feel like Winter Soldier is going to continue to live on, and if Captain America died, that's only going to push his story arc a little bit further. So I would love to see him part of a new Avengers team plan and see how that pans out, because that seemed like that would be very interesting. So yeah. And number 8, Falcon. Falcon is another person that in the comic books, and Falcon is another character that did find himself donning the mantle of Captain America in the comic books. So more than anything, he probably might end up taking the mantle of Captain America moving on. But just like I said with Winter Soldier, I don't want to see that. If you kill off Captain America, that should be it. No more Captain America. And so yeah, I feel like Falcon is going to survive to live another day. Number 7, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've mentioned on my podcast, which you guys can go ahead and listen to, is up right now, that the lack of Ant-Man and the Wasp in Avengers Infinity War. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I believe that they are in the movie, but I don't know for sure. But if they are, they're not in any of the marketing for this film. So that leads me to believe that they're not gonna die, since they have a movie coming out later on this year where it's spotlighting them too. I doubt if they're gonna kill them off in this movie and then have that movie come out. So it's like, what's the point of that movie? So yeah, if they're in this movie, they're going to survive. Number 6, Black Widow. There have been talks about having the Black Widow film, and Kevin Feige said there's most likely a thing that's going to actually happen. So if they have plans to do that, then she's definitely going to come out this movie alive. Now they probably could do it like going back in the day to when she first started, how she became an agent and everything else. But if she dies in this one, what would be the point? So I feel like she's going to survive to be in her own movie. And so number 5, we got Doctor Strange. After watching Doctor Strange recently, it didn't say that he's going to be back in Doctor Strange 2. It just said that he will return. So we don't know if he's going to be in Doctor Strange 2. But I feel like he is going to have another movie, since he's only had one movie. And I say this is the 3rd movie that he's been in, since he had a little scene in Thor Ragnarok. And they're going to try and get people more familiar with Doctor Strange. So yeah, he's not going anywhere. Number 4, Shuri and Okoye. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. Shuri was a person that everyone loved up in Black Panther. Okoye is a person that everyone loved up in Black Panther. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. People would be mad if Shuri or Okoye ended up dying, which Okoye, I could say she has more of a chance of dying, but I don't think that they are going to do that. I feel like they're going to keep her living into the next Black Panther movie, and then they're going to work more on the character development with those characters. And yeah, they're not gonna kill him off, not anytime soon. Number 3, Hawkeye. I mentioned up in my podcast, and the news had came out that Hawkeye is more than likely donning the mantle of Ronin. And if he is, then yeah, he's going to survive. I feel like this was a thing to make him more interesting, since that fans made a joke, and they made jokes in the films that he's just a guy with an arrow. And what does he contribute to the team? So with him being absent from any of the promotions and marketing for this film, all the trailers and everything else, and then with Kevin Feige saying that he's kind of on his own mission, that's the reason why he's not in any advertisements, then that just tells me that more than likely he's far away from the battle, so there's no point of him dying. So yeah. Number 2, Black Panther. Black Panther, he did $1.3 billion as of right now. He's not going anywhere. There's nothing else to say. And so, number 1, Spider-Man. Spider-Man isn't going anywhere. For the simple fact that the Spider-Man character movie rights is still owned by Sony, and for the reason that he looks young even though he's in his early 20s. And so they want to have future Spider-Man movies with him being in high school before they go to a Spider-Man outside of high school in college or what have you. Especially from the success from the critics and fans alike from Spider-Man Homecoming. And as well received as he was in Captain America Civil War, I don't think that they're going to chop him off right now, especially with them coming out with the new Venom movie. I'm not quite sure whether or not it does connect to Spider-Man and connects to the MCU, but if it does, I think that they're going to try and build on that and have a movie where Spider-Man versus Venom. So, yeah, they're not going to get rid of him anytime soon. And so with that said, this brings this top 10 countdown to a close. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my other top 10 where I'm talking about the characters that I think most likely are to die in Avengers Infinity War. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. So hey, before you guys leave this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like because it will really help me out. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And you see that little bell? That's a notification. Turn that on, that way you'll be notified for anything that drops on my channel. And if you look down in the description below, you will see all the links to my social media, so go ahead and follow me on those if you haven't already. As well as there are links to my other content that's on the channel, from movie reviews to podcasts to so much more. And I hope to see you guys here again next time. So thanks and peace out.